Hey there everybody, so this is going to be a little tutorial for PV Rivers Remastered, in particular the Bascule bridges and the lift bridges, basically how to build them. So, first thing you're going to need is on the land that the bridges are on. So, this is the first one I would recommend doing, which is right near the vehicle shop, which is right there. You have obviously shell fuel, just to give you an idea of the warehouse, barrel logistics, warehouse there, and obviously this is a lift bridge right here. So what you want to do is go to the side that has this under construction sign and keep out. Go to that side, and what you want to do is purchase the land that is on. So for this particular one, this is actually on plot 115, so you're going to have to buy it. It's not too expensive, so it's all good. So we're going to buy that. Now, obviously on this map there is 7 lift bridges, 3 Bascule. Um, so obviously this is a lift bridge. We've got one just here, which is a Bascule, which we'll get to in just a minute. Right here, right here are some more lift bridges. There's another lift bridge just here. I believe it's a Bascule bridge there. I may be wrong. There's a lift bridge here, lift bridge there, a Bascule here, and a lift bridge just there. So there should be 10 in total. Hopefully that is all of them. I really need to do a picture to show where they are, but you'll find them. And once you watch this video, it will give you an idea on what products you're going to need, what factories you'll need to produce those products, and how many phases that it goes through to build each of these bridges. Now, with both the lift bridge and the Bascule bridge, they have 11 phases in total. There's a setup phase, and then there's 10 phases after that, which we'll get to in just a minute. Each phase will need its own amount of products, so bear that in mind. So, as you can see from buying the land, obviously I now have the trigger showing, and obviously if I walk up to it, in the bottom left there, it does show how much product you're going to need. So obviously the first phase is a setup phase for the bridge. Obviously with this you will need 1000 litres of wood beam, planks and long planks. So what I have done, to just give you an idea, so this is the all 11 phases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Phew. So what you basically need is, for this, is the sawmill, the cement factory, and this steel factory or blacksmiths. Now obviously with the concrete factory there's obviously the base game one you can use, or in the map there is Piev's concrete placed in the map that you could use that as well. For me personally, on my current save game, I'm just using the small one. Obviously eventually I do want to upgrade, but you can use the base game one, which takes stones to create this cement. And obviously with regards to the metal, the pipe, you'll need to get either the blacksmith down or buy crystal steel, which is right there actually. With that, you will need to also break into the mine, which is located in the upper left corner here. Obviously, you'll need plots 185, 186, and possibly 187 to get you going. That's the ones I have. I think just really these first two, definitely. With it, there is a little tunnel that you'll need to break into using a skid steer and the rock breaker, which is basically in the shop under the telehandler attachments right here, and it's this little paladin. This is what you need to do for breaking those walls. Each tunnel has a different amount of walls. You can pick up the materials using a bucket or some other device. And then obviously that then goes into each of the productions and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's complete. other side of the line, really. But yeah, this is basically the materials you will need to get yourself up and running. And to give you an idea, so for the lift bridge, you will need. Oh, let me go into a little bit better thing. So, for the setup phase, like I said, you will need 1,000 liters of wood beams, planks, and long planks. For the first or phase one, you need 3,000 liters cement, 2,000 liters, should say, of metal. Obviously, phase two is exactly the same. Phase three is then 4,000 liters of metal. Phase 4, 4,000 litres of cement. Phase 5 is 1,000 litres of cement, 1,000 litres of metal. Phase 6 is 3,000 litres of cement, same with Phase 7. Phase 8 is 2,000 litres of metal. Phase 9 is 2,000 litres of metal and 2,000 litres of pipe. And then the final phase, which is Phase 10, is 2,000 litres of metal, 2,000 litres of pipe. So overall, that is not too bad. Obviously, one of the things that does take a while is the cement to make with the base game cement factory. So bear that one in mind. So you may want to get that done pretty quickly, okay? Now, time-wise, you're looking at around a couple of in-game months for the build bridge if you have the pallets already there, ready to go. Obviously, like I said, the cement pallets do take a little while to produce, so it may take longer. However, what you can do, obviously with the warehouse on here, you can purchase those base game pallets. So bear that one in mind as well. So if you want to get through pretty quickly, you may want to just go through and purchase these cement bags. All the rest are pretty quick and easy to make. Now, we'll get to the bascules in just a moment. So what I want to do is I'm going to just do a little bit of a time lapse, get the products in. I'm actually using Power Tools right now, and I'm going to use Super Strength to add in those first few pallets. Then I'll time lapse the next load of builds, and hopefully come out when it is built. And you'll get a rough idea of how long this will take. So see you in a little while. Now, this is one of the little bugs within the game. So as you can see in the bottom right corner there, it's showing that I'm still 2 litres short on completing this current phase. Now, this is a giant pallet capacity bug. It's been in the game since at least FS22, possibly before, where a litre or a couple of litres seems to get missed in a pallet. So when you're building, whether it's a bridge or a house, a shed, or whatever, what you will probably find is you'll need to have some on standby for certain products. So for this instance, obviously, I need to get another bag of cement. So, obviously, for those playing a bit more legitimate, should we say, you can go to the cement factory, get a pallet from there. Obviously, for this demonstration, I'm using power tools to spawn the pallets in just for this test. But yeah, obviously, I would recommend that you go through and create them within the game. It gives you a bit more of an achievement, in my opinion. So we'll just bring it back in. Obviously, you cannot, unfortunately, do part pallets. So when you put a full pallet in, you're going to lose any excess once the build is finished. So bear that one in mind. So that's back up and running. So I will see you in just a little while when it's finished, hopefully. So once again, as you can see, there's a little bit there, just outstanding. Obviously, pipe is showing as 0, and obviously metal is 2 litres. So all you literally need to do is grab a little pallet. Obviously, we are going to lose, unfortunately, that little excess just to finish the build off. So we'll get that one in there, and then that. And obviously, once it is done, you are finished now. Obviously, one thing to remember is do not stand in that trigger area, because obviously you will get, unfortunately, that'll pop up on the bottom corner there. So yeah, so that is the Bascule, not Bascule, the lift bridge complete. First one, obviously, I started that beginning of August, so August, September, October, so we're almost into November. So it's only taken what, 2 and a bit months thereabouts to build it with the products being there. Obviously, if you're making the products as you're going and put them in, it will take that little bit longer. So overall, that wasn't too bad. Now then, with the lift bridge now complete, you can then focus on some of your other bridges around the map. Now, obviously, I had a little look at the bridges, where they are, and I was kind of thinking where would be the nice one to go for next. For me personally, I decided to go for the lift bridge that's all located on 111. That's the one I'm currently building on my save game. So obviously with this bridge, it pretty much opens up most of the map, saves having to go the long way around to get to places. Obviously with this bridge, it'll then give me access to the little island here. So yeah, it's entirely up to you how you want to play it, but yeah, I'd probably go with that one next. Now, the next bridge is obviously going to be the Bascule Bridge. So the first one here is actually located on 133. So we're actually going to buy that land and we're going to go visit it. It's not too far from where we were actually, because there is the vehicle shop. There's the bridge that we literally just built. And obviously with this one, being the Bascule Bridge, it's a little bit longer. Obviously it needs a little bit other products. Now obviously I'm going to have two now popping up there, unfortunately. Obviously to get this one started, you need obviously your wood beams, your planks, and your long planks. Now, product-wise, as you can see right there, let me go into a better view. So for the Bascule Bridge, obviously your setup phase, like I said, you need 1,000 litres of wood beam, planks, long planks. Then for each of the phases you need different products. So phase 1 you need your 5,000 litres of cement. Phase 2 is 2,000 litres of metal, 3,000 litres of cement. Phase 3 is 4,000 litres of cement. Phase 4 is 3,000 litres of cement. Phase 5 is 4,000 litres of pipe. Phase 6 is 2,000 litres of metal, 4,000 litres of prefab wall. Phase 7 is 2,000 litres of metal, 2,000 litres of plate. Phase 8 is 3,000 litres of cement, 3,000 litres of metal, and 2,000 litres of pipe. And obviously that will be the same for phase 9. And then obviously the final phase, which is phase 10 on the Bascule Bridge, you'll need 2,000 litres of metal, 2,000 litres of pipe. Obviously I don't know how the pallet spawned out. It phases exactly the same way as the Bascule Bridge. You add the products in and it will build, and each time one thing you can do is load up the trigger as it's building through its current phase to get it ready for the next one, so you kind of keep it going, but obviously keep an eye on those little percentages or liters that get missed or forgotten about thanks to Giant's pallet capacity thing, so numbers. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully this made understanding how to do the bridges a little bit easier. So just the last thing I will say, I'm just going to show you where all of the bridges are once again. So obviously plot 115 is a lift bridge, plot 133 is a bascule. We'll come up and around, so we have plot 104 has a lift bridge. It's either going to be plot 141 or 207 will have the other lift bridge. You may have to look at the land wise for that one. Obviously lift bridge right here on 111 coming up and around, so we've got plot 113 will have a bascule bridge coming up to the top here, so we've got plot 210 which should be a lift bridge. Now this one could be a bit tricky, but yeah, I would say plot 99 would be a bascule bridge, possibly a lift bridge. Obviously if you go over there it will tell you. Actually it's probably going to lift bridge looking at the size of that. Obviously 201 will be a Bascule. And then finally, um, either plot 196 or 193 will have the final lift bridge. So that should be 10 bridges in total there. If I missed one, I do apologise. But that gives you a rough idea of where they are located and now obviously what you will need to build those bridges. So with that being said, have a great rest of your day, guys. And obviously, like always, I will see you again very, very soon, either in another tutorial stream or an actual live stream over on my Twitch channel. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Bye for now.